that you my mama, Mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, doing no dance. Tell me that little baby girl, I got plans for you. Better yet, I made plans for two. Take your time, let me admire you. And baby girl, we get it poppin' like. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it and we getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stop on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah, cause every day night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way.
Chair, I've been waiting too long for the car business under the hustle.
Wow, you get wow. You hear about the app in Liberia called Minida right here?
Minida, what Minida got to do anything?
Minida is a ride-sharing app in Liberia that making transportation so easy. You can download the Minida app on your phone and be able to request bike, taxi, keke, big bus, small bus all around Liberia. And the good thing about it, every time you open Minida app, Minida will always provide you your pickup address. All you have to enter is your destination address. Destination address simply means where you are going.
So I need internet service?
Yeah, you get. Of course, you need internet service. You have to be able to use your internet service and download Google Maps first. Secondly, you have to go into your phone settings and turn on your location. And then you download Minida app and begin to request ride all across Liberia. We're all fighting for a car and we're all standing long time on the road.
So how do I connect to drivers?
You get it very easy. The drivers will also sign up and follow the same instruction I'm telling you now. They would be able to turn on the location in the phone settings and download Google Map and download Minida Driver app. And then the moment you make a request, the driver will be able to receive your ride request. And another good thing is your family members and your friends from all around the world can be able to request ride for you in Liberia. You get.
So how do I pay?
You get. All you can pay with is your bank card, and you can pay with Lone Star or Orange Mobile Money.
Is that easy?
Yeah, that's how easy it is, you get.
So Minida that transportation made easy. Oh, thank you, my brother. Let me go download my app, yeah. Hey, transportation made easy, oh.
Pennsylvania residents, we got good news for you. Are you interested in boosting your career or moving to the next level? Reach out to us at Excellence Staffing and Global at 267-461-7460 and take advantage of our training services and become either a certified nursing assistant CNA or database administrator DBA. We have a team of experts that can prepare you for your next level. Register now or call 267-461-7460 and get a 25% discount with promo code ESG2022 for our certified nursing assistant training or our database administrator training. Registration ends on December 31, 2022. Training cost is absolutely affordable. It's Excellence Staffing and Global, powering workforce with excellence. Remember to call us now at 267-461-7460.
Are you in search of a credible, trustworthy, and professional real estate company? Well, your answer is yes. Realty Liberia Corporation is the solution to all your real estate needs. They provide real estate management, broker the sale or purchase of real properties, facilitate real property rental arrangements. They do property appraisals and title searches. Their effective and competent U.S. trained team boasts of over 30 years of experience working in the residential and commercial real estate space of America. They are a 100% Liberian-owned company located ideally on 4th Street Sinker in the Oregon compound. They can be reached on cell phone numbers +231-888-282-3 828 or 231-775-282-828. They are found on the internet at www.realtyliberia.com. Ladies and gentlemen, stop by today at the Full Street Sinker office and tell them Henry Costa sent you.
When you talk durable, environmental friendly, and an all-weather surface smoothtener, the only name that comes to mind is Zize Quality Paints. Zize Quality Paints come in all color and is produced in the USA. You don't have to worry anymore, because with Zize Quality Paints, you can change from oil to water-based paint with no damage to your wall or surface. And also, Zize Paint doesn't peel your wall. The good news is, we can customize your paint based on your preference. Locate our offices in Police Academy Junction, RRA Highway, and our newly opened branch at LMC Junction, St. Paul Bridge, Bourgeois Island. For the first of its kind in Liberia, Zize Quality Group of Companies Incorporated introduces the Painter Referral Cash Commission. Professional painters can earn referral cash commission ranging from $5 United States dollars to $375 United States dollars when your client buy minimal total sale value greater than or equal to $200 United States dollars per transaction. This offer runs from September 5th, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. Interested professional painters can contact any of our Zize Quality Paint store locations. This is our way of appreciating our valued professional painters for their support and continuous commitment to doing business with us. The qualification is just simple. You must be a professional painter. Referral cash commission is based on per transaction and not on accumulated purchases. For more information, call phone numbers 0777 366 142 or 0555 386 177. Zize Quality Paints. Give your property a shine.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town. Through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as 500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Town, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
Good morning, folks. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the program. Good morning, Bogai.
Yeah, good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners. It's good to be here after a long weekend break. It's good that we are here this morning.
All right, yeah. Oh, open us up this morning, Bogai. So what's up? What's happening in town? We've been out for a couple of days.
Well, a major trending, the issue about Finance Minister Samuel Tue is in the news. The National Elections Commission chair and co-chair, they are also in the news about, the document is signed. That's with Lamstone. Agreement. The co-chair is saying that
Laxton, company Laxton.
The co-chair is saying that they didn't go throughout. Means the chairperson never went through the entire process of the bidding, and he wrote a letter letting the public know about that, and PPCC also. So they've been back and forth on that, and we are approaching the elections. We just get a few more months to the election, so that's another thing that making news in the country. And like I said, Finance Minister, his accident over the weekend, is another one. He has been flown to Turkey for proper medical treatment. So those are the major things that trending now in Liberia.
Yep. Thank you, Baga. That's true. The finance minister and his wife and others, not just the two of them. We don't know the names of the other people. If we did, we would call their names, but certainly there were other people involved in the accident. I'm concerned about everybody who was involved in the accident, not just Twe and his wife. Their lives are important to me as well. And I'm praying for all of them to be well. Um, our politics, I know it can be toxic, but I mean, we're talking human life, you know. So I've offered my prayers for their full recovery. And that's what I have to say to that. Today is the birthday of former Vice President Joseph Boakai. Are you there, Boakai?
Yeah, I'm here because just like we are facing some little internet problems. So we well, I'm getting you. Yeah, I'm getting you.
Bear with me, folks. Okay. Boakai?
Yeah.
Hold on. I had a little issue there, Boakai. Just hold on. Okay. I can hear you, Boakai.
Okay, so we are facing some little internet problem because you getting me now?
I can hear you. Yeah.
All right.
Loud and clear. It was actually StreamYard just disconnected me from my Facebook, but I just reconnected myself.
Okay.
All right, Boakai.
So
See what I can hear you.
But Costa, people are raising eyebrows on the issue about finance minister. He and his wife flown out of the country, and those other the driver, the EPS officer, being left here in the country. Those are some of the things that people are talking about. And,
wait, Baga, hold on. Did they leave them in Liberia? I thought they said they flew them out.
Yes. They are here in Liberia.
No, that's not good. No, that's not good. You see, nobody. You see, if we have built a good healthcare system, when just such a thing happens, there will be no need, Walker, to fly anybody out of the country.
No.
But we have not. And they're flying out of the country thing did not begin now. But it doesn't mean it should continue. Government after government. When some big person is involved in an incident, yeah, I mean solidarity, I mean sympathy with them. I wish them the best. All of the people involved in the accident, not just Tue and his wife. But Boakai, man, we should, we're in the 21st century. This is 2022. Something happens to you and they fly you out of the country because we have not built a healthcare system that we trust, that we can use ourselves. When you be shot, they fly you out. When you pull, you stay in Liberia. It is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. It's just sad. Government after government, this is what they do. This is what they do. They never build the country's healthcare system. It's never too good for them to use. So today is the birthday of former Vice President Joseph Boakai. We want to wish him a very, very happy birthday. And we hope that he will have a wonderful birthday. We pray that God will grant him many, 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 many more happy returns of his birthday. We hope that God will keep him going from strength to strength. God will keep uh, his good health that he has. Um, I wish all the best for him. So, ladies and gentlemen, join us as we offer prayers and we express warmest greetings um, to former Vice President Joseph Boakai as he celebrates his birthday today. So, you want to say something there, Boakai, before we? You want to say something?
Yeah, I just want us to deep into this NEC chair and co-chair disagreement over the biometric voter registration exercise, because it's something that we just don't have to sit near Costa. Time's running out, and up to now we just can get no understanding from the co-chair and the chair or even the National Elections Commission on Langston, because we are running out of time and everybody just sitting looking at Deviator. She's doing what she's single-handedly doing. Even her co-chairs are not agreeing with what she's doing. So it's something that we need to look at this morning.
Mm-hmm. Has the co-chair come up publicly to say anything else? I mean, Langston is a company they all agree on, right? Is it
Yeah,
not?
no. What I'm getting from him is that
From him who?
they from the how do you call it, man? I'm coming. I'm just trying to get is it Tigla Reeves?
Tipla Reeves is a woman, yeah, the co-chair. Mm-hmm. So what are you getting? I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
They did not agree, Baga. That's the point. They did not
No,
agree.
no, they are not agreeing at all, Costa. Mm-hmm.
So what have you heard, Baga? Tell us.
Tigla
Baga.
Reeves is believe that Langston was selected under conflicting conditions. That's what she's saying.
Well,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
I'm not aware of that. But thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, talk more about that, please. When did she say that?
yeah, so it was over the weekend, saying that has seen November 20. Okay, let me see. She said has seen a November 22nd, 2022 communication from Councillor Reeves questioning the chairperson Deviata Brown Lassanan wrote the letter to PPCC for no objection when the evaluation panel did not follow instruction on the process that should have been followed. The evaluation committee were tasked to look out for the most responsive bidding in the terms of value for money delivery in the shortest possible time. Then ability to pre-finance. Councillor Rees reminded the chairperson that she had previously written the PPCC on October 21st, 2022, indicating that Lamston Group used laptop during their demonstration and not tablets as prescribed by the bid and was not result check to be unresponsive. So those are some of the things that she's coming up with and saying that Lamston, they should have used tablet, because now laptop they will carry in the butchers and other places to go and do the process. They should have used tablet. Yeah, they want to use laptop.
She's right, Waka. The bid proposal, the bid document makes it clear. It states very clearly that they should use tablets. I mean, if you say we want to award a contract and you participate, you should follow the rules. You should follow the guidelines. We say tablet, we did not say laptops, because you're not going to take laptops out in the field. So when you come to do your demonstration, you should do your demonstration on the required device. And a required device is a tablet, a portable tablet, and not a laptop. But Bwagai, let's forget that for a moment. The fact that Davy Etta Brown Lantana, the chairperson of NEC, and her co-chair are in the public disagreeing. They had a disagreement over Ekamp, the Chinese firm that Davy Etta single-handedly selected. Davy Etta and her folks didn't get along on that. They didn't agree. Now, when we thought they had finally reached some agreement regarding Laxton, the Dutch firm, but it seems like they did not have that agreement. So Davy Etta Brown yet again single-handedly selected Laxton. And now her co-chair is out in the public saying that she disagrees with the selection of Laxton and saying that Laxton does not qualify or did not meet the requirements as laid out in the bid document. This is disturbing, books.
Yeah, Costa, what she's doing is that she just wants the public to know that she's not part of what's happening before it backfires tomorrow, then they come to put it on every one of them. So coming up sooner to let the public know this is what's happening, and I'm not involved. I'm writing the necessary checkpoint now to be solved, then later tomorrow.
And I agree with her.
Yeah, okay. Why is Davy Etta just acting on her own and forgetting that she have her subordinates that she need to work with, no matter what the situation is? She need to work with them.
They're not quite subordinates. I wouldn't call them that. They are colleagues. She's just a chairperson. She's the first among equals. But they're all colleagues. Yeah, of course. But I'm glad that Tipla Reeves is speaking out. We all pushed up. Because, I mean, I remember sitting on this show and saying, Tipla Reeves, I know you. And the fact that you're sitting there and letting the other Brown run circles around you guys and you're not saying anything, I was disappointed. I'm pretty sure that must have gotten to her. Because I know her personally, Tipla Reeves. I've known her for years. So, but the whole thing boils down to the fact that it looks like we're not going to have elections. The time they said we will. Well, I think we will have the elections. But what I think is that the calendar, the whole timetable that they published, it will have to be seriously adjusted. Okay. That's what's going to have to happen.
But for me, what I'm seeing is that even if we're having an election, we may not go biometric. We'll just
go. We may not go biometric. No.
Yeah. So all of what they are doing, they are just wasting time. And that's just what Josh Weah is. That's just what Josh Weah want. Davy Etta isn't acting alone. She's acting on the order of Josh Weah.
No, clearly not. She's not acting on her own volition. She's supported by Weah. They want her to do this because the government from day one. Yeah, this is a story. I see it here. So you're just reading. Next year and co-chair disagree over selection of Laxton for biometric voter registration exercise. Is in today's edition of Front Page Africa. Yeah, public disagreement. So Laxton was awarded a contract, $11.9 million, and the co-chair said no. Wow. Yeah. So basically, we are headed for trouble because this biometric thing will not happen. It doesn't look feasible at all because when you select the winner, the bidder has to take time. In fact, Laxton already said they're going to need 5 months to deliver on the contract to bring in the materials to begin the voter registration exercise. So, voter registration will not begin when they said it would begin. It will not. Let's just forget that. And secondly, biometrics. I don't see us migrating now from the ORM, which is the current system we've been using, to the biometric system. I don't see that. It makes absolutely no sense. That's where we are. I want to say shout out to our friends at Sika Motors, the wholesale distributor of Toyota brand vehicles in Liberia. Sika Motors, they're there. Stay on town. They had office there. If you're looking to purchase a brand new vehicle, not cash down, but through a payment plan, you can stop by at Sika Motors today, speak with our friends there, go through their inventory and go through the showroom, and you can drive away with a brand new Toyota vehicle for as little as $500 a month if you meet the requirements. So Sika Motors, stop by today. Now, Baga, let's move on to something else here. Moses Owen Brown and the other guy. Daniel Ta or something. Those two guys who were sexually involved with two underage Korean girls in South Korea, Busan. That's the name of the place, Busan. Their trial actually begins today. Okay. I have the press release here that was put out from the Liberia Maritime Authority. They've been charged with multiple counts of sexual act, multiple counts of sexual misconduct. Among them is statutory rape, because the two girls were underage when they had sex with them. According to my source from the Liberia Maritime Authority, Moses Owen Brown and Daniel Ta did indeed have sex with the girls without condom. Now, they are not denying that they had sex with them. They say they had sex, but they had unprotected sex with them. So they had the semen. They collected the semen from the two girls. So
Look at that.
That makes the case even more difficult, according to their lawyers. So the government has hired them lawyers. The South Korean government is refusing to acknowledge their diplomatic status, especially Moses Owen Brown. The South Korean government says, and they may have a point, that Moses Brown, even though he carries a diplomatic passport, while he may enjoy diplomatic immunity status in London, where he's posted, he does not similarly enjoy that status in South Korea, where he's not posted. He was in South Korea on a working visit. He was not diplomatically assigned to South Korea. So the South Korean government is saying, we're not going to acknowledge or treat Moses Brown as a diplomat because he's not here as a diplomat. He was not accredited to us. He was not a diplomat here in our country. So they will be prosecuted. Now, I asked my source yesterday, how long, what are the possible prison sentences if they're convicted? And my source said to me, my maritime source said to me, that according to their lawyer that they've hired, the lawyer said he will try his best to get many of the charges dropped. But the charge of statutory rape is the one charge he's not going to be able to get dropped, because statutory rape is very clear. These young girls were underage, and Moses Brown and Daniel Ta had unprotected sex with them. Whether or not it was consensual does not matter. It does not matter. What matters is that they were underage and they had sex with them unprotected, and they collected the semen, so they have it. So they were very foolish to even have sex with these girls. And secondly, they were even more foolish to have unprotected sex with them. So they have the semen. They have evidence that they actually penetrated them, that they had sex with them. So the lawyer said he can get all of the other charges dropped. He can try his best to get the other charges dropped. However, the charge of statutory rape is the one charge he said he cannot get dropped. So which means even if he succeeds in getting all the other charges dropped, the statutory rape charge will stick because there's evidence that they did indeed have sex with these girls. Now the evidence is based off of the fact that they had unprotected sex with them. Yeah, that's it. They had unprotected sex with them. That is the evidence that they have. And so this is going to stick. And he said they're looking anywhere from 7 years to a life in prison.
Wow.
Yeah. South Korea does not joke. 7 years to life in prison. That's what they're looking at. Anywhere from 7 years to life in prison. Now,
that's not
my soul said, okay, hold on, let me just make this point and you can come in. My soul said this to me. He said, Well, the government of Liberia is doing the best we can. We hired a lawyer. We're paying a lawyer right now. The Korean government has said to us that they cannot intervene diplomatically at this point because the prosecutors are independent. Their system is set up in such a way that the prosecutors are independent of the government. So therefore, of the foreign ministry of Korea. So we cannot intervene at this point. So what they're saying is that let them go through the case. Once the case is adjudicated and a verdict is handed down, it would then be out of the hands of the prosecutors. So now then the government, of course, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of South Korea, can then determine whether, based on requests from the Liberian government, whether they can have them deported to Liberia to serve their sentences out in Liberia. So that discussion will only commence discussion. I did not say that agreement because they have not agreed. The Korean government said, let them go through the trial. And when the trial is done, then we can have the conversation over whether or not we can grant your request to deport them to Liberia so that they serve out their sentences in Liberia. But yes, they are facing serious jail time if they're convicted of these charges. And because the charges are so many, one of which is almost impossible to drop or to win, is the charge of statutory rape. Yeah. They had sex with these girls unprotected. Yeah, Baga, you may come in now.
Yeah, what I was just trying to say, Costa, their judiciary system is way different from ours, and our presence, like when you are a government official, they take you to South Beach before we look you back in town. That's not how it's like in the people in our country. So what Marco and them are praying for now is that let this negotiation between our government and he said
you just said Malcolm. What Malcolm?
I'm talking about the guy, Marco Owen Brown.
Moses
Owen Brown, rather. Moses Owen Brown. All they are praying for now is that this agreement that may likely or not between the government of Liberia and the government of Korea work. Because if it doesn't work, Costa, by sending them back home to go through their process here, forget it, Costa. If it is lifetime, they will be there up until that time, because our country is way different from the Koreans. And the Korean law, they don't bend it. They don't bend their law that we can do here in our country. So that's just what I was saying. They should just be there and be praying that things work out fine between the Liberian government and the Koreans.
Yeah, well, this is a lesson to everyone else, especially us men. When you travel abroad or anywhere you are, be careful. You know, be careful with women. Be careful with women in general. You know, try to control yourself. It's difficult, but yes, try to control yourself, because a few minutes of sex is what has landed them in this trouble. That has destroyed their lives. Yeah, basically, that's what has happened. It's destroyed their lives. There's no telling that the Korean government will want to send these people back. Now, the Korean government, you know, they got a problem. Apart from their laws being very stringent, they have very stringent laws. But yes, but they do have a problem with us. I remember very well when Fomba Saliv was NSA boss. Several, I think 2 or 3 Korean businessmen came to Liberia to buy gold.
Yeah.
$250,000 US, $250,000. The NSA set those guys up with the partner they came to buy the gold from, the Lebanese guy. They swindled them. They basically armed robbed them at the hotel and made it look like the guys were involved in some kind of criminal activity. And they deported those people. The Korean government was very pissed off with the way we treated them. So, Boakai, the Korean government has no reason. They owe us nothing. They have no reason to be nice to us. We treated the citizens badly, and it was not just ordinary people who treated them badly. It was the son of the president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. This is the matter that brought this was the straw that broke the camel's back for Justice Minister Christiana Tar. This is one of the key reasons why she resigned her position as Justice Minister. She told the public that why Ellen was stopping her from prosecuting Fomba Sirleaf for sending his men to arm rob these Korean businessmen, and they stole their money, $250,000 US. So if I were the Koreans, I would not treat Liberians nicely, especially a request from their government. I would not do that. You arm rob my citizens who went to do business in your country. You stole their money, and then two of your citizens come to my country and they rape. They have statutory rape with teenage girls in Korea, and the government should make a request. I'm reminding the Korean government, you should not listen to the Liberian government, because the Liberian government is not a decent government. Don't listen to them. If you send Moses Owen Brown and Daniel Tar back to Liberia, more than likely they will not go to prison. They will be walking around scot-free in Liberia. So do not do it. The Liberian government is a useless government. They will not honor their promise to ensure that they serve out their time in Liberian prison. So don't send them back. Prosecute them. When you find them guilty, let the sentence meet the full weight of the law. That is my request to the Korean government. This is nonsense. You arm robbed two Koreans, two or three of them. You stole their money. Our justice minister was forced to resign because Ellen was protecting her son Fomba Sirleaf. And then you expect the Korean government to grant you any courtesy. The Korean government do not grant any diplomatic courtesy to the Liberian government. They do not deserve it. We're a useless country. We don't believe in laws. You have a great country. You are great because you believe in laws. And so don't condone our nonsense. Let them be prosecuted when they are found guilty. Let them rot in prison. And this is not because I have anything against Moses Owen Brown. The law is the law. And I pray for the day that Liberia can be such a country where we respect the law. Talking about diplomatic courtesy and send them back and nonsense. Don't send them back. Let them be prosecuted. Now, folks, I saw something in the newspaper this morning. One of the headlines. My former COP man, Jeremiah Wapo. Jeremiah Wapo used to be in the COP. He ran for president in 2017. And I see, so people have been telling me Jeremiah Wapo wants to be vice president of Joseph Boakai, right? Jeremiah Wapo founded a party, Vote, V-O-L-T, Vote. As in voltage, from power, electric power, Vote. So I see it in the newspaper. So, I thought it was a joke, right? That Wapo wants to be vice president of Joe Boakai. I mean, of course it is his right. He wants to be vice president. But then I saw the newspaper this morning, the headline, and there's a picture of Joe Boakai to the left and Wapo, and a picture of Wapo to the right. And Jeremiah Wapo is sitting, and the headline goes, Western Liberia demands Boakai Wapo ticket. I'm like, what? Boakai. So I said, what? This is how my man Wapo wants to be vice president? Now Western Liberia demands Boakai Wapo ticket. And I'm like, okay. So we're in this chat room, and then everybody's talking about it. They're like, what's wrong with this dude? I'm like, okay. Everybody is angling for the vice presidency because they think that Joseph Boakai is going to be president, which he will be. And so they think that it's an easy ride, for them to become president, because to become president is very hard. So on your own, you have to do a lot to become president. It's not an easy thing. But they're all thinking, you know what? The easiest way for us to become president is to ride Tyrone and Joseph Boakai. And this goes to all of them. The Ure, the Youngblee, the Wapo, all of them, and all the other people who want to be vice president of Joseph Boakai, because they know Boakai will win. So all they're basically saying, let's just find a way and ride Tyrone. Many of the people who want to be vice president under Joe Boakai, They know that on their own to try to be president, it's going to be super hard. Okay, it's not an easy thing to be president. So it's super hard. But so they say, okay, when we write our own Joe Boakai, then we get to be president easily because they're all thinking, okay, yeah, Boakai will more than likely he will not run for a second term, and so Boakai would then it will be a launch pad for us to easily become president. So and I don't fault them for thinking that way. Of course, this is politics and everybody pushing their own interest. But my man Wapo too. My man Wapo. Let me tell you something, Jeremiah Wapo. Western Liberia does not demand a Boakai, a Wapo Tigeya. No. Joseph Boakai will not be under any pressure for anybody to select anybody to be his running mate. No. We who support Joseph Boakai will not put Joseph Boakai under pressure to make anybody his running mate. I've told my friends this, and many of them don't agree with me. They would have Joe Boakai name a running mate right now. Let me ask you people, those of you man people watching, do you want Joe Boakai to select a running mate right now? Many of my friends, and I will not call their names, and they want Joe Boakai to select a running mate right now. In fact, some of them wanted him to select a running mate since the beginning of this year. I've been telling them, and I mean team, and I'm saying this publicly, it is too early to select a running mate now. Too early. The elections will be happening in October. Why should we pick a running mate today? Hello, please tell me. They are in a rush. All my friends, pick a running mate. Pick a running mate. Do it now. Do it now. Nobody announces a running mate a whole year from the elections. What's the rush, my people? Everybody say no. Everybody say no. My people, the people say we want to do it now. They say we want to pick the running mate today, pick the running mate. I do not agree with it. It is too early. There is no rush. Nobody selects a running mate a whole year before the elections. Nobody does that. So why do my friends want Joe Boakai to pick a running mate now? And I've told Uncle Joe, I told him, I said, Uncle Joe, you should not listen to the pressure. Do not pick a running mate now. I've been very, very clear. Some of them don't, they're not happy about that, but I've told them. So you pick a running mate too early, and then what happens? Because you see, when the presidential candidate announces the ticket and selects his running mate, you know what happens? It brings extra momentum to the campaign. That's what it does. It means that you are ready to begin to campaign. So why do you do it a whole year away from the elections? You should do it much closer to the time. And besides, you should give yourself the opportunity to see all the other potential players that may arise.
Yeah.
But you let the running mate now, shut the door to all other potential running mates. You see, I don't understand that. It's too early. And nobody selects a running mate this early. Some of us live in America, or we are going to school in America. We see what they do here. Even in Liberia, nobody selects a running mate too early. They select the running mate a few months to the elections. A few months to the elections. That's when you choose your running mate. But now, no, I disagree with that. And they're all good friends of mine, but I've told them this, privately. I've told them this all the time. And they don't like to hear it, but I'm telling them now. And these are the views from the public. I think all of our people here saying that, no, it's too early. You should not announce a ticket now. It's too early. Wait. You're not even in the election year, Boakai. You are not even in election year. And you are saying to the people, we should select a running mate now. No, you shouldn't do that. You see? You shouldn't do that. And some of them have a concern. And one of the concerns they have, which is a valid concern, but that concern should not be the reason why they should want to pressure him to choose a running mate now. The concern they have is this, that the last time in 2017, he picked a running mate that was bad, and he picked a running mate very late. They are right on those 2 points. The running mate was bad. Emmanuel Nuke was a bad choice. And even Joe Boakai agrees that it was a bad choice. And Nuke was announced very, very late. They are right when they say that. But Joe Boakai has also said to all of us, not just me, that he's not going to make the same mistake. He's not going to pick a running mate that late. He's not going to do that. He has said it, Baka. He has assured all of us, and I feel assured. I feel assured that Joseph Human Boakai will make the right decision. I feel assured. I trust his wisdom. And yes, he picked a bad candidate running mate the last time, but he will not do the same thing. I think he will have, people, good people to pick from. But, it's too early. It's too early. Let the man pick the running mate a few months before. But let me ask you a question. How many months from the election you think he should announce his running mate? How many months?
Well, I can say for me, 5 months to the elections will be okay because the Liberian people have to know who he's running with. They have to get used to the ticket and whatsoever. But me, I think 5 months to the election.
Yeah. 5 months, 4 months. I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, if you're me, I would say 3 to 4 months. I think 5 months is still too far. I think 3 months to the election. 3 months. Because Baga, here is why I say three months. Whoever he picks, the country will already know that person. Right? If he picks Yombly, does the country not know Yombly?
Yeah, the country know Yombly.
Exactly. So will the country need extra time to get to know Yombly? Yombly is a high-profile Liberian politician. If he picks Tewan Gonglo, does the country not know Gonglo?
The country know Gonglo.
If he picks Ure, does the country not know Ure?
Country know Ure.
Exactly. So whoever he picks, the country will already know the person. So the argument that he needs to pick somebody, much sooner so that the country gets to know that person does not make sense because the country already knows all of these people. The country knows Ure, the country knows Yombly, the country knows all these people. So my issue is 3 to 4 months. Everybody know the people. Who you know Yombly Kanga Lawrence? Yombly is a well-known politician. She's been around for a while. She's got she got a solid credentials. She got solid credentials in the political arena. Ure has been around. Gonglo has been around even much longer than Yombly and even Ure in the political arena in that sense. So I mean, in all of these people, the country knows them. So my choice, my preference is in terms of when he picks his running mate is 3 months to the election. 3 months is a lot of time. Like that's 90 days. 90 days. 3 months to the election is enough time. In America, when they pick the running mate, basically a few weeks. A few weeks. Oh yeah, a few weeks. Because whoever the president picks or the candidate picks is already well known. You're not gonna go sell it, man. Okay, you're not gonna sell Yombly. Do you need to sell Yombly? You don't need to sell Yombly to the country. You don't need to sell Ure to the country. The country already knows Ure. You don't need to sell Gonglo to the country. They already know them. They will vote for them if they want. If they don't want them, they will not vote for them. So I think 3 months. 3 months to the election.
Yeah, for me, I say 5 months.
I respect your view, Baka. No, I respect your view. I'm not saying mine.
I'm not saying it's Costa's view. It's my own view I'm making here, and I think
everybody knows that, Baka. You don't need to say that.
I think they pick for the vice presidency. I prefer Gonglo. That's mine.
Baka, hold on. Oh, you mean that your choice? Well, Baka,
that's my choice. Yeah. That's my choice. That's the person I want. Yeah.
What's happening? What's wrong with the video?
Well, it just shut down again.
Yeah, it just shut down on Facebook. Hold on. Yeah. They said there may be an issue on Facebook, and we're on YouTube, but Facebook we're not on Facebook.
It just shut down my phone here right now. It just shut down.
Yeah, but I can still hear you. We're on Facebook, but not on YouTube. Huh?
We're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube, now on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you, what do I do? This is crazy, Baka. This is super crazy. What's going on? Yes, it's good on YouTube, folks. Those of you watching on YouTube, we can still see you. 219 people on YouTube, but the Facebook side, everything's shut down. Okay?
Yep. So
what do I do?
our
Start
guy,
a new one?
yeah, yep. You have to, but the folks out the radio station can just start relaying us from the YouTube. They you just go to YouTube there.
Yeah, Bugger, you
you-
call them and do that now, Bugger. You gotta announce that one thing. You got your people right in the studio. Let George call them and handle that. I'm trying to understand what to do to go back. So the little gotta start a new video or what? What's going on?
I think we just have to start a new video because I don't know how this just shut down.
This is Facebook fault, Bugger. It's not our fault.
Yeah.
So let me end this video, right?
Okay, no problem. So folks, we stay here